In a time long past when myths and legends were born, the wind whispers secrets over an ancient mountain. Stars twinkle like diamonds in a sky unspoiled by city lights. Around a crackling bonfire, a story begins to unfold. A story of magic, mystery, and a connection with the world beyond our own. As the drums beat, a rhythm as old as the hills themselves stirs the air. Each throb of the drum is like the heartbeat of the earth. The throat singing starts, a haunting melody that seems to weave through the very fabric of the night, making your very soul vibrate with its ancient song. Your vision dances into a kaleidoscope of colors, transporting you to a realm of spirits and ancestral echoes. Here, in this otherworldly place, you're not just a spectator, you're a part of a timeless ritual. The spirits of ancestors, shimmering like mirages, appear to offer wisdom and solace, sharing the secrets of ages past. This mystical journey is the work of the shaman, a bridge between the earthly and the ethereal. For countless generations, these wise healers have guided humanity, using their deep connection to both the seen and unseen worlds. From the ancient cave paintings that speak of their earliest rituals to the modern-day shamans who continue these sacred traditions, the legacy of these spiritual guides is as enduring as the stars. In every corner of our world, in every epoch of our history, shamans have been the custodians of our deepest spiritual experiences. Since the dawn of our existence, in every corner of our planet, people have turned to shamans. These aren't just ordinary individuals, they are the wise ones, the healers, the bridge builders between the world we see and the mysterious world we can't. With a whisper to the spirits and a knowledge of ancient healing, they are the guardians of their communities, holding the wisdom of the ages in their hands. From the icy expanses of Siberia, where the earth seems to touch the sky, to the lush green embrace of the Amazon, where every leaf seems to hold a secret. From the ancient times, where history was written in stone and song, to our modern-day cities buzzing with life, the spirit of shamanism has woven its way through the fabric of human experience. But what really is shamanism? How has this ancient practice shaped our history, our beliefs, and the way we see the world? Embark with us on an extraordinary journey across time and through diverse cultures. On this adventure, we will unearth the origins, delve into the mystical practices, uncover the cultural significance, and witness the contemporary adaptations of this enigmatic and enduring tradition. This isn't just the story of shamans. This is a tale of humanity's age-old quest to unravel the great mysteries of life and the universe. Welcome to Shamanism Unveiled, exploring ancient paths and modern awakening. As the reverberations of ancient drums gently fade under the starlit sky, our journey into the enigmatic world of shamanism begins. We embark on a voyage through time, tracing the mystical roots of shamanic practices from their earliest inception to their contemporary manifestations. In this exploration, we will unravel how shamanism has intricately shaped cultures, spiritual beliefs, and the very fabric of human understanding across the globe. Our quest is one of profound understanding and awe. We aim to delve into the heart of shamanistic rituals, to bear witness to the sacred ceremonies that have been pillars of healing and guidance through the ages. Along this path, we'll also discover the modern incarnations of these timeless arts, observing how they continue to resonate and evolve within our modern world. Join us on this journey of discovery, learning, and unceasing wonder.
Before we embark on this journey of discovery, it's important to note a few key disclaimers. Firstly, I'm not a shaman, nor am I a medical professional. My role in this documentary is that of a curious explorer and researcher, delving into the rich and varied tapestry of shamanistic practices and beliefs. The insights and observations shared here are the fruits of research and exploration intended to illuminate the fascinating world of shamanism. Our journey is undertaken with the utmost respect for these ancient traditions and a keen desire to understand their place in both human history and contemporary society.
Additionally, it's crucial to acknowledge that all images used in this documentary are AI-generated. They are artistic representations crafted through advanced technology to visually complement and enhance the narrative. These images, while evocative and illustrative, are not direct depictions of real individuals, places, or events, but rather creative interpretations. Furthermore, the voice you hear narrating this documentary is also generated by artificial intelligence. It's a generic British AI voice chosen for its clarity and neutrality. This choice is in line with our approach of using innovative technology to present historical and cultural content in an accessible and engaging manner. By combining AI technology with research, we aim to offer a unique and enlightening perspective on shamanism, one that respects its complexity and diversity while also embracing the possibilities of modern storytelling techniques. From the heart of Africa, the cradle of humankind, emerged a family of species destined to wander the earth. Homo habilis, with their rudimentary tools, marked the beginning of this great migration. They were followed by Homo erectus, whose journey took them across continents as far as Asia. In the colder climes of Europe, the Neanderthals adapted to their harsh environment, their robust build a testament to their resilience. Simultaneously, in the hidden corners of Asia, the Denisovans left behind subtle traces, revealing their presence in ancient caves. Yet, these were not the only players in this prehistoric saga. The lesser-known Homo heidelbergensis and Homo rhodesiensis, and the diminutive Homo floresiensis, affectionately known as the Hobbit, each contributed to the diverse tapestry of human evolution. Their legacy is a mosaic of discovery. From the advanced tools of Blombos Cave in South Africa to the rich fossil beds of the Atapuerca Mountains in Spain, these sites unveil a complex and interconnected past. As they journeyed across lands, these early humans left behind more than artifacts. They left glimpses into their spiritual lives. In Shanidar Cave, Iraq, the careful burial of Neanderthals, complete with pollen, possibly from flowers, hints at a nascent belief in the afterlife, a cornerstone of many spiritual practices. The narratives etched in these sacred sites and ancient artifacts whisper of early forms of spirituality. The echoes of shamanism can be discerned in cave paintings depicting figures in trance-like states, sacred objects and burial rites, suggesting a world where the spiritual was as real as the physical. From these initial flickers of spiritual awareness, the seeds of shamanism were sown. Spanning hundreds of thousands of years, this journey connects us to our earliest ancestors and stretches forward to the diverse tapestry of shamanic practices observed around the world today. In the evolutionary tapestry, each hominid species added unique threads to our understanding of early human life. Let's explore these ancient relatives, imagining how their physical traits, artifacts, and the legends they inspired could connect to the roots of shamanism. Homo erectus. These early wanderers stood about 6 feet tall, their long legs and short arms a testament to endurance, hinting at their ability to traverse vast landscapes. While direct myths are lost in time, the widespread presence of Homo erectus across continents may have sparked ancient folklore about wandering ancestors or spirits. Their Acheulean hand axes represent a significant leap in cognitive abilities, possibly the dawn of early ritualistic practices. Denisovans. Known from scarce remains, their robust build echoes that of the Neanderthals. Though direct legends elude us, the Denisovans' genetic legacy, especially in Asia, might have woven into regional myths about mighty ancient ancestors. Sophisticated artifacts like bone bracelets suggest advanced crafting skills, hinting at a deeper, perhaps spiritual, connection to their creations. Homo heidelbergensis. With a larger brain and strong build, they were formidable figures of their time. As possible ancestors of Neanderthals and modern humans, they may be the source of European and African myths about giants or powerful beings. Their wooden spears not only indicate advanced hunting techniques, but may also suggest the presence of ritualistic hunting ceremonies. Homo floresiensis, Hobbit. Their small stature, about 3.5 feet tall, belies their tool-making capabilities. Indonesian legends of Ebu Gogo, small, wise forest dwellers, may be echoes of memories of these ancient beings. Their sophisticated tools, disproportionate to their size, reveal a cognitive complexity unexpected from their physical appearance. Homo habilis. Marking a transition to bipedalism, their shorter arms and longer legs were significant in our evolutionary journey. Their simple stone tools represent the dawn of tool-assisted survival, a crucial step in human development. Neanderthals. Robust and muscular, they were well adapted to endure cold climates. Their sophisticated hunting tools not only show strategic thinking, but also hint at potential ritualistic practices. Characterized by cave etchings and the use of red pigments, not only reflects their capacity for abstract thought and symbolic expression, but also hints at a potential spiritual dimension or shamanistic practices within their culture. Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors, appeared in Africa around 300,000 years ago, marking a new chapter in human evolution. They shared the earth with Neanderthals and Denisovans, as evidenced by interbreeding and shared DNA. The out-of-Africa migration saw Homo sapiens spread across the globe, encountering and sometimes merging with other hominids. Over time, our ancient relatives faded into history, leaving behind a legacy of artifacts, legends, and genetic imprints. Each of these species, in their unique ways, may have contributed to the early fabric of shamanistic beliefs. Through their physical traits, the artifacts they left behind, and the legends they inspired, we can glimpse the early emergence of spiritual practices that would one day evolve into shamanism. As we trace the journey of our ancient kin through their art and artifacts, we unearth the first glimmers of humanity's spiritual quest. From the simplest stone tools to the most intricate cave paintings, each piece is a silent testimony to the deep connection our ancestors had with the natural world and the unseen realms. Homo habilis. Their Oldowan tools, basic yet revolutionary, were the humble beginnings of human tool-making. These simple stone tools laid the foundation for a future where tools were not just for survival, but for expression and ritual. Homo erectus brought a new level of sophistication with their Acheulean hand axes. Symmetric and refined, these tools were not only practical, but perhaps the earliest hints of aesthetic appreciation and symbolic thought. Neanderthals' Mousterian tools show an advanced understanding of material and design. Their use of pigments and jewelry indicates an emerging sense of self and community identity. Cave structures and enigmatic stalagmite arrangements, like those in Bruniquel Cave, point to a world rich in rituals and perhaps the early stirrings of spiritual practice. Denisovans. The few relics we have, like a finely crafted bracelet and a needle from Denisova Cave, reveal a surprising level of craftsmanship, suggesting a society with intricate cultural practices. Homo heidelbergensis. Their wooden spears, more than just hunting tools, may have been symbols of social status or part of ritual ceremonies, indicating complex social structures and behaviors. Homo floresiensis, Hobbit. The advanced stone tools of Homo floresiensis, disproportionate to their small stature, challenge our understanding of brain size and intelligence, hinting at a rich inner world. Homo sapiens took art to new heights, with cave paintings, carvings, and sculptures. These works, often depicting animals, human figures, and abstract symbols, are windows into the soul of early humanity. A wide array of artifacts, including tools, musical instruments, and jewelry, speak of a culture steeped in material and spiritual richness. Through this journey across millennia, we witness the evolving expressions of our ancestors. The intricate tools, the mysterious cave paintings, and the symbolic artifacts all speak of humanity's innate desire to connect with and understand the cosmos. These early expressions, perhaps the seeds of shamanistic practices, reflect not only a quest for survival, but a profound need to interpret and relate to the world and each other, laying the groundwork for our shared spiritual heritage. So, as we can see, it's part of us, deeply ingrained into our evolution and our DNA. It's not just what we think, it's who we are. As we transition from the shadows of ancient caverns to the open embrace of nature's vast canvas, we embark on a new chapter in our ancestral narrative. The leap from inner sanctums to the outer world marks a pivotal shift in our journey, inviting us to explore how this intrinsic reverence for the earth shaped the spiritual practices that followed. This deep-rooted reverence for nature, evident in these artifacts, embodies the essence of early shamanism. It was a practice ingrained in the natural rhythms of the earth, a reflection of the cycles of life and the mysteries of the cosmos. From these humble beginnings, the role of the shaman evolved, becoming mediators and guides. This evolution, anchored in our past, illustrates early humans' pursuit of a deeper connection with their world, a legacy echoing in today's shamanistic practices. Rituals were the heartbeats of early human spirituality, rich in symbolism and integral to connecting with the spiritual realm. Dance and music transcended mere entertainment, becoming pathways to altered states of consciousness. Through these rituals, our ancestors believed they could commune with spirits, seeking guidance and wisdom. The mystical cave paintings, more than artistic expressions, were likely integral to ritualistic activities. These sacred spaces served as sanctuaries for spiritual connection. Burial rituals practiced by species like Neanderthals reflect a profound respect for the dead. These acts, possibly the earliest ritualized forms of mourning, highlight a deep sense of community and spiritual continuity. Nature was central to these rituals, with plants, animals, and elements like fire and water serving as sacred symbols. The use of natural elements in rituals underlined an inherent reverence for the earth. These ancient rituals, embodying a deep connection to the unseen world, are the foundations of contemporary shamanistic practices. From trance dances to healing ceremonies, they continue to shape our spiritual landscape, a timeless legacy of our quest for understanding and connection. Shamanism, a practice as ancient as humanity itself, takes on myriad forms across the globe. From the deserts of Africa to the forests of North America, each culture has shaped shamanism to reflect its unique beliefs, environments, and societal needs. In North America, shamans are the spiritual pillars of their communities, serving as healers and guides. Their rituals, deeply rooted in nature, provide wisdom and healing to their people. In the frozen expanses of Siberia, shamans are revered as spirit walkers. Their drumming and trance states allow them to navigate the spirit world, offering protection and guidance. Across Africa, shamans are keepers of ancestral wisdom, using dance, music, and divination to heal and protect. They play a central role in maintaining the balance between the physical and spiritual realms. In Australia, Aboriginal shamans, custodians of the Dreamtime, use songlines to navigate the spiritual world, maintaining the balance of nature through their sacred rituals. In the lush Amazon, shamans use natural hallucinogens to communicate with the spirit world. Their knowledge of medicinal plants is unparalleled, vital to the well-being of their communities. In the Arctic, shamans invoke animal spirits for wisdom and protection. Their stories and rituals are integral to preserving the culture and history of their people. In the Himalayas, shamans battle evil spirits to protect their communities. Their rituals involving drums and chants are powerful acts of healing and mediation. In the Nordic regions, the Sami shamans, or Noaidi, use drums and joik to connect with the spirit world. Their deep bond with nature, especially reindeer, is central to their practice. In the Celtic lands, Druids bridged the physical and spiritual realms. Revered as healers and wisdom keepers, they were deeply attuned to the cycles of nature. In the Baltic and Slavic regions, shamanistic practices are interwoven with folklore, emphasizing herbal knowledge and a deep reverence for ancestral spirits. Ancient Greece and Rome had their own mystics, like the Oracle of Delphi, who served as intermediaries between the gods and people, guiding their societies with prophetic insights. From the ancient shamans of Siberia to the Noaidi of the Sami, from the Amazon rainforest to the Celtic groves, shamanism reflects humanity's enduring quest to understand the spiritual realm. These diverse practices, though unique in form, share a common essence, a profound connection with the natural world and the spiritual forces that govern life. This rich tapestry of shamanistic traditions continues to evolve, bridging past and present, the physical and the spiritual, in a continuous dance of harmony and understanding. Across the globe, the heart of shamanism beats through its diverse rituals and tools. These sacred elements are not just symbolic, they are vital channels for healing, spiritual communication, and community guidance. The drum's rhythm and the rattle's shake are universal shamanic languages. These sounds are believed to facilitate altered states of consciousness, serving as pathways for shamans to traverse the spirit world. Dance is a powerful expression of shamanic practice. Through their movements, shamans enter trance states, becoming conduits for spiritual energies and healing forces. These instruments are more than tools for music. They are sacred objects, often adorned with symbols and charged with spiritual energy, guiding shamans on their spiritual journeys. From the Amazon's ayahuasca to North America's peyote, plant medicines are key to many shamanic practices. Used with respect, they offer profound insights and healing. Amulets and talismans, crafted from the gifts of nature, are integral to shamanic rituals. They offer protection, healing, and serve as bridges between the physical and spiritual realms. Whether it's the steady beat of a drum, the whirling dance around a fire, the transformative power of plant medicines, or the protective strength of amulets, the practices and tools of shamans vary widely across cultures. Yet they all converge on a singular purpose: to heal, to enlighten, and to connect us to the profound mysteries of the universe. In the realm of shamanism, the tapestry of spiritual beliefs and cosmological views forms the essence of its practices. Across the globe, shamans embrace a profound understanding of the universe, often envisioned as an intricate web of interconnected energies and spirits. Central to shamanic philosophy is the belief in the interconnectedness of all life. Shamans perceive themselves not as dominators, but as integral threads in the fabric of nature, entwined with the elements, animals, and the myriad spirits that coexist with us. Shamanic wisdom often speaks of multiple realms of existence. These include our tangible world and the ethereal spirit world. Shamans voyage into these realms, particularly the ancestral domains, to garner wisdom, guidance, and healing, thereby maintaining equilibrium between these dimensions. Healing in shamanism transcends the physical, encompassing the spiritual, emotional, and communal. Shamans endeavor to restore balance holistically, addressing not only individual ailments, but also the broader disharmony within communities and the natural world. A profound respect for nature's cycles marks many shamanic traditions. They honor lunar phases, seasonal shifts, and the perpetual cycle of life and death. These natural rhythms are viewed as manifestations of a greater cosmic harmony, influencing rituals and ceremonies. From the verdant Amazonian rainforests to the vast Siberian steppes, from the sprawling African deserts to the soaring Himalayan peaks, shamanistic beliefs and cosmologies paint a rich and diverse portrait of the universe. These varied traditions, each unique in expression, converge on a universal human quest to comprehend our place in the cosmos and to exist in harmony with the world that envelops us. As we delve deeper into the ancient origins of shamanism, we turn our gaze from the broader historical and cultural landscapes to the very artifacts and cave paintings that provide a direct window into the spiritual practices of our forebears. These silent yet eloquent relics offer not only a glimpse, but a profound insight into the dawn of spirituality among ancient civilizations. Our journey to uncover the roots of shamanism takes us back to the enigmatic cave paintings and newly unearthed artifacts that stand as profound testaments to the spiritual life of our ancestors. Recent interpretations suggest that figures and symbols previously thought to depict everyday life may actually represent shamanic visions, pointing to a deeper spiritual understanding of these ancient artworks. As technology advances, so does our understanding of these sacred sites. New dating techniques have revealed that shamanic practices may have begun even earlier than previously believed, pushing back the timeline of spiritual exploration among early humans. These findings are complemented by recent archaeological discoveries that include ritual tools and figurines, suggesting complex shamanic practices centered around natural elements and celestial bodies, which were not merely observed but revered. These elements, integral to survival, also held profound spiritual significance, indicating an intrinsic connection between our ancestors and the natural world through shamanic rituals. Having explored the prehistoric roots of shamanism, we now journey forward in time to the ancient civilizations where spiritual practices akin to shamanism were woven deeply into the fabric of society. These cultures developed complex rituals that reflect a sophisticated understanding of the spiritual and natural worlds. In ancient Egypt, priests and priestesses performed roles that mirrored those of shamans, acting as mediators between the earthly and the divine. They used elaborate funerary texts to guide souls in the afterlife, revealing a deep connection with the spiritual realm through rituals and divinations. Transitioning to the Mayan civilization, we find the Amen, shaman-like figures, pivotal in connecting their community with celestial forces. Their rituals, deeply integrated with their sophisticated astronomical knowledge and calendar systems, were vital in maintaining cosmic harmony and ensuring societal prosperity. Beyond Egypt and the Maya, shamanistic elements permeated many other ancient cultures, each adapting these practices to their unique contexts. In ancient Greece, figures like the Oracle of Delphi served shaman-like roles, providing prophetic guidance through trance-induced rituals. The indigenous cultures of the Andes, notably the Inca, revered Pacos, who used rituals to honor Pachamama and the Apus, embodying a sophisticated shamanism deeply connected to nature. Meanwhile, in ancient Mesopotamia, the Asipu, or exorcist priests, performed critical roles in healing, protection, and interpreting the divine will, integral to daily life and governance. Similarly, across North America, various indigenous tribes held their medicine men and women in high esteem, relying on them for healing, divination, and maintaining harmony with nature through deeply rooted ceremonial practices. As we continue our exploration, these ancient threads reveal the universality of shamanism's impact, transcending cultural boundaries and epochs. Let us delve deeper into other civilizations across the globe, each adding unique fibers to the spiritual tapestry of shamanism. As we trace the path of shamanism through the ages, we arrive at the medieval period, a time marked by expansion and conquest that profoundly impacted indigenous spiritual practices. With the Viking expansions across the North Atlantic, shamanistic traditions were both disrupted and disseminated, leaving traces of Norse spiritual influence in the cultures they touched. The Age of Discovery further intensified these interactions. Figures like Columbus and Cortés brought with them not only a quest for new lands, but also a confrontation of beliefs. In the New World, the Spanish conquistadors encountered rich shamanistic traditions among the Aztecs and Incas. These meetings were often marked by attempts to convert indigenous populations to Christianity, leading to the suppression of native practices which were viewed as pagan or heretical. For example, in the Andean highlands, the Spanish destroyed countless Ilapa, thunder stones, sacred to local shamans, mistaking them for idolatrous symbols, and severely punished those who resisted conversion. In Africa, the spread of Islam and later European colonization led to similar suppressions of traditional healers, who were often seen as threats to the religious and social order imposed by the colonizers. In Asia, the spread of Buddhism and later the influence of European powers introduced new religious ideologies that sometimes assimilated but often sought to eradicate existing shamanistic practices. Yet, despite these challenges, shamanistic traditions showed remarkable resilience. In the shadows of medieval conquest, these practices adapted, sometimes merging with the introduced religions to form syncretic practices that preserved spiritual heritage under the guise of new religious frameworks. As we emerged from the medieval era into the modern age, the narrative of shamanism continued to evolve, reflecting both the scars of its trials and its unbroken spirit of endurance. This period set the stage for the complex dynamics of cultural exchange and conflict that would continue to shape the role of shamanism in a rapidly globalizing world. Despite the tumultuous waves of history, the essence of shamanism remains deeply ingrained within the human psyche, a testament to its ancient roots that predate even the earliest civilizations. Before the advent of the new gods and organized religions, shamanistic practices encapsulated the spiritual interactions of humans with the natural world, forming a foundational aspect of human spiritual expression. These ancient practices not only survived the rise of major world religions, but also subtly influenced them, infusing religions with rituals and beliefs that echo the shamanistic reverence for nature and the mystical. As such, shamanism represents a vital thread in the tapestry of human spirituality, its echoes felt in the rhythms of religious rites and the spiritual yearnings of modern societies. This enduring legacy highlights the universal and timeless nature of shamanism, underscoring its role as a primal and intrinsic element of the human experience. In today's world, the ancient paths of shamanism are not only being rediscovered, but are flourishing anew. Across North America, Europe, and Australia, a cultural revival is underway as both indigenous and non-indigenous communities embrace shamanistic practices. These traditions, steeped in deep spiritual connections and community cohesion, are celebrated through festivals, workshops, and educational programs. This resurgence is not just about spiritual awakening, it's also about cultural preservation, with new generations revitalizing age-old customs through heritage projects and modern interpretations. Amidst this revival, shamanism's ancient techniques are weaving their way into the very fabric of modern healthcare. In hospitals and wellness centers, the rhythmic beats of shamanic drumming echo, not just as cultural artifacts, but as therapeutic tools. Scientific studies, such as those published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine, have documented how shamanic drumming can significantly reduce stress and enhance emotional healing, making it a valued practice in treating mental health disorders like depression and PTSD. Furthermore, the effectiveness of integrating shamanic practices into psychotherapy is now backed by empirical evidence. Patients engaging in shamanic healing techniques have shown marked improvements in anxiety and depression symptoms, underscoring the potential of these ancient practices in modern therapeutic settings. Collaborations between traditional healers and medical professionals are pioneering a holistic approach to health, one that combines the best of both worlds, the wisdom of ancient healing arts and the precision of modern medicine. Together, they are not only addressing the symptoms, but nurturing the spirit, offering a comprehensive care that transcends the boundaries of conventional treatment. Furthermore, the effectiveness of integrating shamanic practices into psychotherapy is now backed by empirical evidence. Studies published in journals such as Psychotherapy Research have shown that patients engaging in shamanic healing techniques exhibit significant improvements in symptoms of anxiety and depression, demonstrating the substantial therapeutic potential of these ancient practices. In a world rapidly advancing with technology, shamanism serves as a conduit between ancient wisdom and modern realities, teaching us the profound interconnectedness of all existence. This spiritual tradition draws from deep roots, reaching into the essence of the earth and extending outward to the cosmos, guiding us in the understanding that we are part of a larger organism, a living, breathing universe. Consider the role of a shaman who, through sacred rituals and age-old wisdom, reveals how every element of nature, every living being, is intrinsically linked. These teachings are not confined to remote villages or ancient texts. They resonate through global networks, brought to life in digital spaces that transcend geographical boundaries. Virtual reality shamanic journeys and online ceremonies enable individuals around the world to experience the profound unity of existence, fostering a sense of universal connection. Through these experiences, participants learn to see the earth not just as a habitat, but as a sacred entity, where every plant, every river, and every creature is an integral part of a grand cosmic dance. The shaman's role is pivotal in this educational process, acting as a bridge that connects modern individuals with traditional knowledge, helping them to see beyond the physical to the spiritual ties that bind us. This broader perspective encourages a deep-rooted respect for our environment, not merely for its utility, but as a sacred space, a manifestation of the spiritual world that sustains us. As we navigate our lives in bustling cities or interact in digital realms, the ancient shamanistic practices remind us of our responsibilities to this planet and to each other, urging us to live in harmony with the natural and spiritual worlds. Shamanism, therefore, offers more than just healing or ritual. It provides a lens through which we can view our existence, compelling us to embrace our role as caretakers of a world that is as spiritual as it is physical. It challenges us to consider our impact on this earth and to act as guardians for future generations, ensuring the survival not just of human societies, but of the cosmic order itself. In the pulsing heart of modern cities and across the expansive digital realm, the ancient call of shamanism resonates, echoing a deep-seated human need for connection, understanding, and guidance. This timeless quest for spiritual engagement is not only met by traditional shamans, but also by an array of contemporary spiritual leaders and practices that parallel shamanistic principles. Urban shamans adapt sacred ceremonies for city parks and rooftop gardens, making spiritual practices accessible amidst concrete landscapes. Similarly, priests, rabbis, and yoga instructors offer spiritual guidance within these urban confines, catering to a diverse populace seeking solace and enlightenment away from their hectic routines. The digital world further expands these opportunities, transcending physical boundaries to connect individuals with spiritual teachings. Online platforms host live-streamed rituals and interactive sessions led by a variety of spiritual guides, from shamans to meditation gurus, each catering to the yearnings of the digital age populace for inner peace and wisdom. Apps and websites provide digital sanctuaries offering guided meditations, virtual reality spiritual journeys, and forums for community support, making spiritual resources accessible with the click of a button. This evolution reflects more than the survival of ancient traditions. It signifies their vital role in addressing the universal human need for spiritual depth. The adaptation of shamanistic practices alongside the rise of modern spiritual movements reveals a broader pattern. Across cultures and eras, people continually seek out and create roles for spiritual guides. Whether through shamanism or other spiritual disciplines, these practices provide grounding, healing, and connection, proving indispensable in both traditional and modern societies. As we navigate the complexities of contemporary life, the enduring appeal of these spiritual practices highlights a fundamental aspect of human nature: the quest for a deeper connection to the cosmos and to each other. Through both ancient rituals and modern adaptations, we find pathways to satisfy this profound spiritual hunger, forging links between the ancient past and the digital future. As we conclude our exploration of shamanism, we journey back through the corridors of time, recognizing the profound narrative that has woven its threads through the fabric of human evolution. From the earliest hominids who wielded tools and performed rituals to communicate with the world around them, to the modern seekers of wisdom navigating our bustling digital age, shamanism has served as a timeless guide, echoing the universal call of the cosmos. Throughout history, shamans have assumed myriad roles: warriors, healers, storytellers, keepers of tradition, and spiritual guides. They have been the custodians of their community's sacred knowledge, using their diverse talents to heal bodies and souls, mediate conflicts, and preserve the stories and traditions that define their cultures. Their ability to navigate both the spiritual and physical worlds has made them indispensable in guiding their people through the challenges of life. These multifaceted roles reflect our ongoing quest to understand deeper realities and our existence within a larger cosmos. They remind us of our interconnectedness with all life and challenge us to remember our fundamental essence, irrespective of the era or the names we give to our spiritual guides. This essence urges us to look beyond the superficial layers of modern civilization and reconnect with the spiritual wisdom of our ancestors. As we move forward, let us carry the spirit of shamanism with us, the awareness that we are not mere observers of the cosmos, but active participants in its mysteries. While we may not all be shamans, nor do we all need to seek one, by remembering the call of the cosmos and our place within it, we can live more fully with a greater awareness of our connection to all things. In embracing the echoes of our ancestral spirit, we find the keys to preserving our past and enriching our future. Shamanism, in its evolution alongside humanity, remains a beacon of wisdom, guiding us through the challenges of the modern world and leading us back to the elemental truths of our existence.